Oh, we're in! Oh, I'm going to bring the sound down just a little bit. It's very loud, my end. My god. Am I shouting? I hope I'm not shouting. Hi, Scoutori! How you doing? Yeah, we're going to do some Subnautica today. I'm going to have to set it up. But it's going to be good. Reasons for playing Subnautica. Well, that's still really loud. For me, at least. It's probably not so loud for you. I played Subnautica actually probably about a month ago, and I played it all the way through to the end. I'm going to pretend I haven't. But I did. Played it all the way through to the end, and I got stuck at one point, and I had to use a command to unstick me, and it disabled all my achievements. So I have all of the achievements, bar 5, the last 5, for completing the game, and I'm peeved. So I'm now gonna play Subnautica all the way through again. I actually think it's really good because we've got Subnautica 2 coming out next year, which means we'll have a little bit of a playthrough, get to grips with it again, introduce you guys to it. If you haven't played Subnautica before, it's an ocean exploration game. There's a story to follow along with. You obviously can just explore, but that's not nearly as interesting. And there is also a Subnautica Below Zero as well. So yeah, we're going to do a 100% run. It's going to be really, really good. I'm excited. It's not too difficult, I don't think, unless I miss some scans or something. I don't know, but we'll see. But I'm gonna get the game loaded up and get ourselves in. It's gonna take a second to load. Oh. We are gonna finish fairly promptly today though, because I've got a colleague who's leaving work and I'm gonna pop back in to see them before they do, because otherwise I will probably never see them again, and that would be very sad. So yeah, go in and see those people. Let's turn off this music. And can you hear it? Can you hear the game? Oh my god, that's massive text. I'm gonna show you what I can see. Right, we need to game capture. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna grab this one. There we go. It's over the top of me. Let's just fix that. There we go. Nearly there. God, I've got so many groups and stuff in here. This is not the easiest thing to do. Nope, I've moved it into a group. Oh. If only I were more tech savvy, I'd be okay. There we are. There I am. There we are. I also need to change the chat. I don't know how to make it so that the chat screen... And now I can't do this at all. I don't know how to do it so the chat is always in dark mode. But it's now not allowing me to go in and change stuff, so that's annoying. Is it because we're in blending mode? Can we darken it? No, that's not good. But I can't interact with it for some reason. Yeah, I can't interact with that. That's fine. It might be because I've edited some things. But chat's there. We'll take it. Yeah, so it looks like we've had a patch, updated pack with tons of improvements and bug fixes. See, had I had this a few weeks ago, possibly I wouldn't need to be playing it through a second time. There we go. This is the most stable version of Subnautica to date. We appreciate your ongoing support. Blah, 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 blah. I believe they fixed the issue that caused me to have to cheat. So let's click play and let's start ourselves a new game. We're going to do survival because hardcore is not for me. I died once on my last run, actually. Once. Very near the end. I can't remember why now. I know I drowned. That's like the way you go. But I can't remember why. I think I ran out of oxygen, but I don't know why I ran out of oxygen. Or I ran out of power on some. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it was, I wasn't very happy about it. We're gonna jump back in. We're gonna jump in, new, fresh, to a survival world. So we're gonna get a tiny bit of story in a minute. I don't really want to ruin it, and chat don't ruin it either, because that's no fun for anyone. But we are currently aboard this lovely spaceship that looks very stable. Subnautica 2. Yes, I'm very excited for Subnautica 2. Hi Thea, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm a little bit anxious about the multiplayer aspect because I find multiplayer games either they are designed for single player and there's some multiplayer crammed in and it doesn't really work very well, or they make it multiplayer and then the single player experience is ruined. So I feel like it needs to be a really decent balance. Here we go. Story is about to start. Yeah, I think we could do with something really, really balanced. Where, you know, it's not like you need a multiplayer to complete this particular task, or you can do it in single player, but we've added this extra little thing for you to do because it's multiplayer. Like, we need to do that. Might be able to have sound on much. That's fine. Don't worry. So you won't be able to hear me very much. That's okay. I did try and install some sort of subtitles actually, but I don't know if they're working. Feel free to test them. That would be great actually, because I have no idea. I'm gonna start our game now though, so I'm gonna press space. I hope this is loud enough. We might have to adjust. That's how my sound mixer looks like it's breaking a little. Okay, so our ship's exploding. Okay. That looks like quite an injury, by the way. I feel like we're lagging terribly. Which is weird, because we're just playing a video. It says we haven't dropped any frames, so that's good. Right, fire extinguisher. And let's put out the fire. Done.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Thank you very much. So first thing I'm going to do is jump in here and make sure we have PDA pause on. So when we're in our PDA, the game should be paused and we should be able to do that. I'm just going to check and see if I can turn on these subtitles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it automatically takes out links. I do think there was something that I needed to look at though. To make it work, let's go in here and add-ons, extensions. So it needs to go in here and turn it on. I don't know. It does seem to be on. I've got green light. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right. I feel like the sound in game might be a little bit quiet, so I'm going to turn it up a smidge. I don't want it too loud over me because otherwise you won't be able to hear anything. But there we are. So we just crash landed on a planet. I'm going to grab a medkit from our little medkit fabricator. We're going to climb out the top here. So we've got birds.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Excellent. That looks like something. Never seen that before, and that looks like something. We're very close to a bunch of somethings. This room's full of smoke. Right. What we're gonna do to get started is we're gonna look for our basic tools. We need a knife, which is gonna be silicon, rubber, titanium, a scanner, and a repair tool. I think are gonna be our first 3 things. We want a battery. Yeah. Really don't like getting cave sulfur. Game subtitles, that would be good. Let's do that. Where is it? It's not in accessibility. That's odd. Or am I just missing it? Graphics. Okay. Can't see subtitles in game. Don't know how to do that. But whatever it is that we read, yeah, whatever it is they read, it will come up on screen as well because it comes up in the PDA. So I'll hover over it. You can pause if you need to. Cool. Right. Let's start getting ourselves some stuff. I'm gonna grab a fish.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
It is literally our only survival strategy at this moment in time.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment.
We're right next to this tube. This is so helpful.
To unlikely, but plausible.
Okay, I don't think we need any quartz at the moment. That's cool though. Because this tube's full of resources, so the fact that we are so close is really positive. This first bit's going to be really frustrating though. All this diving back to the surface. So, if you haven't played this game before, you usually spawn in a random area in the safe shallows. And this is why this isn't my normal spawn, or the same spawn as I had last time, but it is a reasonable place to spawn. We're probably going to want 2 batteries. We've got lots of copper. We're going to need to find a cave of some kind. We want more oxygen before then. This is still a bit loud for me. Oh, now it's really quiet. We want to find that happy medium, which is so difficult to find. Right. I think this is what we want. And I think we need to swim away now. We're going to get hurt, which is okay. We're okay. We want this. And we want to find a kelpie place. Now this is stuff I know already because I've played the game before. You won't necessarily know this. All you really can do is just swim around, pick stuff up, and keep going back home to the fabricator and just trying stuff out. I think I see some kelp over there. Okay. I love these things. Also, fish. I want fish. Nice. Right. Box down there we want to get later. So this is a kelp forest, I think. We're going to go up to the surface. Ahead of the game, Miss PDA. I feel like the stream's really lagging. Like it's telling me I've got no drop frames, but from what I can see, on my end at least, doesn't look good.
Unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
We're grabbing a bunch of those. And then we'll make our way back. I might pick up some things along the way. How's our inventory looking? Yeah. We can pick stuff up. Let's get ourselves some more titanium. Titanium! We love titanium. It's great. Oh yeah, subtitles are already... Yeah, of course they're already on. I'm reading it. I'm seeing it on the screen. Right. Okay. So we want a knife, which means we need silicon rubber, which is why I went and got those seeds, because seeds can be used, blah, 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 to make silicon rubber. There we go. And then we can make ourselves a repair tool, and then I can fix this sparky thing that's making all of the... It's making all this room smoky. I don't like it. Oh. I'm forgetting my controls for this game as well.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to data
There we
bank.
go. Okay. So, this is where we are. We're on planet 4546b. And it's a category 3 ocean planet. So most of this place, not all of it, most of this place is ocean. It's an oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, so we can breathe the air. Extensive biodiversity. May support Leviathan class predators. So these are like just basically big, really big fish. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria, which we'll get to. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. So no one's coming to get us, is basically what they're saying. It's not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits, and extensive support apparatus. So, we're going to get ourselves a radio message, which I'm going to click on. We're broadcasting an emergency distress signal. I just click.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received.
Okay.
Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9.
Well, that's not helpful, is it?
9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yeah, so the other life
From
pods...
standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Okay. We have a knife, which is great. We can stab some fish. Let's get ourselves a battery. And we get ourselves a scanner. And then we can start scanning stuff and finding out things and getting more technology and all the rest of that.
Can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Also want probably a standard oxygen tank, so more titanium. And that's from the big thing that we got earlier. So let's make an oxygen tank. And flippers. Fins. We want 2 silicon rubber, which we get 2 of by using a grapevine seed. So, fins.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Nice. So, I've just pinned a high-capacity tank. We can get the materials for that. This is basically a fabricator. So this is what we're going to use to make anything we need. So the crafting system is quite simple. We do have a little storage container here with some bits in. I don't usually use the stuff, to be honest. I keep so many things for emergencies that I end up just not using anything ever. So, but yeah, so I think we're gonna get ourselves a bit of food. We're gonna cook a boomerang. So that's that weird blue fish. The weird purple fish, strangely, you can turn into water. It's like, it basically filters water and then stores it inside its body. Very odd. Right. So, yeah, we want a high capacity tank. We've got our fins. Probably don't need any of those things. Maybe a flashlight, but I'm not really that bothered. And we'll need a habitat builder at some point, but not right now. What we want to do right now is go and scan stuff. So I'm just going to adjust my tools around so that they're on sensible places. And we're going to get rid of the fire extinguisher because we don't need it. Pop away these resources. And have a little drink and a little snack. Lovely. Cool. Right. Let's start grabbing some things then. Things. Quartz. Actually, we can scan this. Well, we can't scan quartz. We can scan this. Bladderfish. Okay. Bladderfish. Unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to the other life forms around it. Bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. This allows it to remove and consume organic particulate caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Open-ended vascular tubing can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and practically immobile at night, its only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. That's what's helpful. Edible, oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and adds to tanks on consumption. Membrane has application as a natural water. So if we are, click the wrong thing then. So if we are suffocating, we can just grab ourselves. Let's do this. Grab a bladderfish, and we can just. We're at 40, 30, 39. We can just eat him and our oxygen goes up. So that's handy. I love the bioluminescence in this game as well. Huh. And this seems to have crashed. Okay. No worries on that. Very dark in here. Apparently that is how it works. We've got a veined nettle. You notice as well we can stay down underwater for a lot longer because we got a bigger oxygen tank. Or we got an oxygen tank, so that's really positive. I'm a bit concerned about being in this very dark tube though. It's very bright where I am. Oh, it's very bright. You know what? I'm gonna swim to surface. I'm just gonna shut these curtains because I can't see my screen. Okay. That is better. The light here isn't really helping me, but it's fine. Okay. Maybe a flashlight would be helpful. I don't usually make a flashlight. We wanted glass and battery. So let's grab a couple of those. Okay. Copper for our battery. We have mushrooms. So let's do that. And glass. I think that was a torch. Yeah, flashlight. Lovely! And now we can see things. Beautiful! Love it. Love it. Oh, these guys are cool. This is a gasopod. You get too close, he spooks. He doesn't like people too much. We're gonna get him, but not get got by him. It's just enveloped in a toxic cloud. I think we stressed him out. Okay. So we want to just, yeah, be looking around for resources and stuff. This is this big tube. I always really struggle for quartz. I love it when I find this tube. It's full of quartz. As far as I know, stuff doesn't respawn in this game either, so if we pick it up, it's gone. Okay. Oxygen? Who needs oxygen? Oh, apparently me. Quite desperately. Okay. We'll be alright. We'll sort of pass out and then come back and cough a lot. No, we didn't cough? Well, then I guess I wasn't doing too badly. A peeper! Is it peeper? Peeper! A fast prey fish encountered in shallow waters and rich in protein. Side-facing eyes, powerful fins, a beak. I never noticed the beak. Used to break down corals and tough vegetation. Expulsion tubes. Gross. Okay. Yeah, they're fairly good. I think they're supposed to be full of protein or something. I don't know. We've already done that, so... that might be enough of in here. What we do need, I can see, is silver. Silver and glass. My little sparkly lump is silver. And silver is in the kelp forests. So I realise we're using quite a lot of power. So don't want to overuse it. There's our kelp forest. I'm sure one of the suns will rise soon and we'll be okay. Ooh. We can't scan it. And we're going to drown again.
Oxygen.
Drowning again! There we go. Yeah, this first bit is irritating to say the least. Because of course you don't have much oxygen at this point in the game. Oh. Is someone trying to bite us? Sir! Hello! I've lost what I was looking at. What was I looking at? Did I pick it up? Am I confused? Am I lost? Creepvine. Where was this? Oh, the stalker must have picked it up. Okay, so these guys are called stalkers, and they like titanium.
30 seconds.
They give it a good munch. So we want to go down to that box, and we want to try and find a different type of ore. I think it's sandstone ore in this particular biome, because it's not in the coral reef where we started. I'm gonna grab the knife this time. So I think whatever we find in here is going to be helpful. Ah, mobile vehicle bait fragment. Lovely. Bubbles! Brain coral. Brain corals release oxygen bubbles, which somehow fill up your tank. So, silver! We got a silver.
An essential component of many habitat modules.
Okay. We should have enough to make ourselves a better thing now. Let's wander back, and I want to see if we can find any more of these. Any more of these lying around. Mobile vehicle bay fragment 2. There we go, 2 of 3. And what's this one? That was the one I already did. So if we see any of those boxes, yell at me. Because I may not have spotted them.
30 seconds.
There we go. There's number 3. We can self-scan.
Print acquired. Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
We're doing okay. Okay. So, going up and playing the radio message.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So we need to go find LifePod 3. Where is LifePod 3? Do I have to turn on the beacon myself? Nope, it's literally over there. It's just blue and I can't see it. Let's just change the colour of these. They stand out. So, got people over there with the sea glide. We've got some stuff in our inventory. We were going to make ourselves a bigger oxygen tank, and then we're going to go out to that life pod and see if we can find anything that we want there. So 2 glass. Glass 1. Glass 2. Titanium. Titanium, there we go. And pop these bits away. I think I want to take that off right now. High capacity tank. There we go. So that gives us 135 seconds of oxygen, which is just over 2 minutes. Now 2 minutes at a time sounds good to me. There it is. So let's go. Oh wait, we've got no food. See if we can find someone to be a snack. I don't think we'll catch him at this point. We're too slow. We can catch the boomerang. I get really annoyed by these fake boomerangs that aren't real. They're just decorative. Let's get him. Oh. Oh! That almost killed us. Jeez. That's a brutal fart, mate. Don't ever use my toilet. Sea glide fragment. Excellent. Right. Let's go make ourselves some food, maybe a bit of water. We got bladder fish. We do. Come here, friend. Let's go get some food and drink. And then let's go on a little adventure. Oh, some boomerangs. It's such a good game. I love the music. The music is so, so good. Right. That'll do us. Let's grab a med kit in case we get ourselves hurt. And we're going this way, 300 meters. To find something. Hopefully something useful. Titanium. We'll scan. Hey, look, a little hoverfish. Pretty. You look delicious. This is a creep vine. I swear you can scan the creep vine and its seeds. Yeah. There's a thing here. Another mobile vehicle bay fragment. So we can now craft that. We now have the technology to craft it. It'll give us a recipe for it. I realise we can probably get rid of this thing. Let's get rid of that. A rebreather. Hang on. We need wiring mesh, wire mesh and fiber mesh. Wiring kit and fiber mesh. The wiring kit, we need 2 silver. And fiber mesh, we can't make yet. Interesting that it would give us that, but not anything else. I believe, though, it comes from here, and it does keep telling me to cut this with a knife, so... Let's just get ourselves a little sample. Hey, look! New in our blueprint. Let's get 2 of those. 40 meters, 30 meters away. And Life Pod 3 is dead. Sad for Life Pod 3. Okay. Let's have a look.
Think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rigged to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
It's giving Amiyumi show kind of vibes, like, if I put this in the oven at 200 degrees for 10 minutes, then it'll be done. So if I put it in the oven at 2000 degrees for 1 minute... No, honey, that's not how that works.
New blueprint acquired.
And you certainly don't put a power cell in something that only needs a battery, because you'll explode your machine. Sea glide, perfect.
New blueprint acquired.
So we first of all should look at the sea glide and make sure we have the stuff for it. A compass. We're gonna need a lot of silver. Ugh. And a sea glide. Battery, lubricant, copper wire. We want some more seeds for lubricant. And we're going to need a lot of... Here's some sandstone. Oxygen. I hear you. Looks very close, doesn't it? Right. Lead. We didn't want lead. It's all in these crevices. The sandstony stuff. Can never ever find enough of it. Usually better off in other biomes. But as we haven't found any yet, the stalkers are really freaking me out. Okay. Can I have something, please? Pretty please? More titanium. Not what I wanted. Ooh. Sandstone. Gold.
Degradation of the auroras. Drive core may result in a quantum detonation.
Copper.
Continuing to monitor.
Are we driving towards, away? Where are we in relation to our life pod? Left. That way. We're going away. Which is fine, because then we can search a more local area for the things that we need. Sandstone. Silver! Thank goodness, that's what we want.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation.
Yep, I feel that.
Asphyxiation.
Let's go get some more air and then we'll dive into that. Underwater stuff always looks way closer. Yeah, but the aurora is above the surface and it still looks very close. Like, very, very close. That looks further away now, but it doesn't look like it's going to take us very long to get over there. Spoilers, it's not. Anyway, let's not spoil the game that I'm playing for everyone. Okay, so our little... Where was our little cave? Here. Caves are much more likely to have sandstone. Although I don't see any. Ooh, these things. I remember these. A drooping stinger. Beautiful. 0 photosynthetic cells detected implies carnivorous adaptation to low level. It's a plant. That's a plant? It is a plant. Follicles along the tentacles are capable of detecting contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in the 600 watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. Tells me to avoid it, so I shall. Except here, where I'll swim towards it to get that. Great. That's great. Beautiful. Oxygen. Delightful. Bubbles, please. There's another one there.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful...
No. What was that? That's got to be like a mesmer or something. We're in like a completely different biome. How did that happen? I thought we were in the kelp. Why did it talk with the PDA voice? That's well creepy. Where are we? We still in a cave? No, we're not. We do have oxygen there anyway. That was really creepy. What? Where was that?
30 seconds.
There's that thing.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful creature.
Your primary directive to swim towards that thing. No, thank you. Hey, we're full. And we do look like we forgot enough silver, so let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go home. So we need fiber mesh and a wiring kit, which is 2 silver. So that's our rebreather. We need a wiring kit and some copper wire for our compass. And then we need lubricant, copper wire, battery. I think we have plenty of things. Let's go to the surface, get some air. What a mysterious looking cloud. If you know, you know. Our flashlight's running out as well. We don't want to overuse it. But back to the life pod. Nice slow trundle. And let's make ourselves some things. So, rebreather. Let's make our wiring kit and our fiber mesh. Fiber mesh. Wiring kit. Rebreather. Cool. Done. Compass. Copper wire wiring kit. Wiring kit. Copper wire. We're gonna do it. Compass. Lovely. And deployables. We need battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. Battery. Lubricant.
Lubricant is
Battery.
essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Copper wire. Hey, we got a sea glide. Ooh. Hey, we got a sea glide. Slightly premature.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range.
Yeah, don't
For your
say.
safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat. Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meats with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Locally sourced herbs and spices. That's new. Okay, so we have ourselves a sea glide. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds, and then we will carry on our adventure. We're going to see if we can find other stuff. It's very much exploration based. And we're back. Did we enjoy the screensaver? I gave it a little go. I thought it'd be fun. I know Theo was saying about a word. I couldn't find the word game. I did look. But I did find the DVD screensaver, and that screamed 90s to me. So I thought we'd have a go. Actually, I don't think DVD players came out to the 2000s. But it screamed my childhood. So we're going with it. Right. Is there anything else here that we want to make? Bleach? No. For disinfected water, I think that is. There's no gear we want here. Pathfinder tool. I don't think we're going to get that lost. We do want a habitat builder. I know that. But not right now. Because we're not building a habitat. Well, we could build a habitat. Just need a lot of things. Okay. Let's go explore a little bit more. Right. We have a compass now. So where is the beacon? Am I just beacon blind? Where is life pod 3? It was definitely that way, right? We look closer. Yes. So that's north-ish. Mostly north. We're going to turn that off for now. And we're going to go west. Let's go west. And we can get ourselves our sea glide now. Let's stick that on a 2. That on a 3. That on a 4. That on a 5. Oh, wait. Let's put away some resources. And grab some water. Let's prepare ourselves before we go anywhere. I've got a peeper. I got a boomerang. I got another boomerang, please. There we go. And butterfish. Butterfish. What does it want me to scan? Giant coral tubes. Some fascinating stuff. Oh god, we're too close to him. I swear you can pick up those pods. We'll have to try that at some point. Ta-da! Right. Water. A little bit of water. And a little bit of cooked food. A little bit of cooked pizza.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Thanks for sharing, I guess. Right. Drink, eat. We've now eaten enough. But we have some food to take with us. Let's... Oh, we have a radio message. Okay, just in time. We're about to go and explore. They caught us before we did. Lots of lead. I've only got half an inventory to fill.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell,
Thank
guys?
you.
They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull.
Ooh.
Come get us already.
Signal
Where are they?
uploaded to PDA.
I'm glad you liked the DVD screensaver. It is fun. It's great. Right. Life pod 17. 100 meters down, stranded near a cave system and under attack. Good to know. Blueprints is what we're looking for. Make it red. Make it visible. I suppose we're going... Yeah, we're going about west. Almost west. Let's turn this into something that isn't taking up so much space. Because that's a lot of space. Let's make some silicon rubber. We'll need it at some point, I'm sure. And some lubricant. Why not? Okay. So, we are taking a very good look at this thing. We're going to turn off the map because I never find it very useful. And we want to go to Lifebot 17. This way. We have a light on here as well. This is why I normally never make the flashlight, because we have a light on our Sea Glide. Which I knew we were going to get because I'm very good at this game. We've got about an hour left on this stream, I think. It's not a super long one today, but I have got other things to do. Hoopfish. Let's stop and get him. Hey, you. Oh, wait, a biter. A biter. A biter. And a hoopfish, whole fish. He's going to turn around and bite me. Where's he gone? Tricksy bugger. Right, let's go this way. New biome. Crimson Reef.
Scans show a nearby cave entrance.
If I'm correct.
Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Right, cave entrance somewhere nearby. Laser cutter fragment. And then stuff in here. PDA.
It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Okay, so we have a cave to find. Poor Ozzy! He owns a cafe, apparently. That's sad. Poor dead Ozzy. Rip in pieces, friend. It's very nice that they don't put the bodies on here for us to see. Right, so we should have a cave system near here. And actually, the map might be handy here. If we get our map up on our sea glide. There we go. That looks like possibly a way into a cave. But we should... Yeah, it's going to be here. This looks like a way in somewhere. Oh my goodness. There's stuff. This doesn't look like... Oh, there's a deeper cave, look, to the right. Oh! Ow! Rude. I can't see anything with this map in the way. Where are we? Is that a bite? It was a biter. Hello, you. Hi, friend. Oh, you bitey. Very bitey. What bitey friends. What a bitey guy. He seemed hungry. Okay, I actually don't know the way out of here. Out? Out. That was wildly disorienting. Okay. So... there is another cave entrance nearby. Oh! Oh! Mean! Bad Sharky boy. Hey, look. That thing. Let's just do that for now. Let's go see this guy. This guy looks friendly. A reef back. Okay. So reefbacks are like whales. He's making whale noises. We'll come back and see him in a moment. We'll just get some air. But he has lots of plants on him that we possibly could utilize. Make our base look very pretty. And barnacles. I think the barnacles... table coral? I think the barnacles have copper in them. A rouge cradle. I realise he is moving. A regress shell. And then, yeah, break the barnacles and you get some copper. What are you? Another bit of copper. A spadefish. Cute. Very cute. Believe I can pick him up. Hey, look! I'm very distracted. He seems to have brought us here.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Cool, we're going to explode in 2 hours. It's great news. Right, there should be things down here that we can have. More technology, I hope. Bioreactor fragment. Nice. A vending machine. I could do with a vending machine. On earth is that noise?
Near blueprint acquired.
Laser cutter fragment. Bioreactor fragment. Lots of things.
Near blueprint acquired.
We now can make a bioreactor. Sea moth fragment. We want a sea moth. We want a little ocean car. Ocean car is good. bioreactor. That'll just give us more titanium. Right. We've got very turnaround. Where was the other life pod that we found? It seems like the beacons are a bit buggy. There. Drifted 150 meters. Okay. They were under attack, remember?
30 seconds.
So, maybe this is where I want to go. Nope, this is where I was. But from here, this way,
Oxygen.
looks like possibly, yeah, that hole. That looks like a hole. Passing out. We're alive. Now we're coughing. Now we're coughing. Okay. Let's go down here and explore. Ooh, shiny. Aye, aye. Just a big eyeball, right? Yeah, yeah. Down. Ooh. I love this area. He's so freaky looking. We just want to remember where the exit is. It's going to be the main thing. Where is exit? How do out? There's something down here for us.
The conditions in this game support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory PDA data. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Signal location upload.
Okay, we have a new signal.
New blueprint acquired.
The gassy habitat.
The PDA.
Over there, 600 meters away. Where was our exit?
New PDA data.
This way. Okay. So we found something. I feel like we might need a sea moth before we're able to get in there. But, you know, we've found something, so that's cool. I think my last spawn was here, because I was really close to that. Like I said, you can sort of appear anywhere in the safe shallows. So, we want to keep searching this area though. If we want the other, because we don't have a sea moth yet. Got to get one more bit. So, is that a sea moth bit over there? Do we think? Do we think? Bioreactor. No. Ooh. This looks big and broken. Sea moths! Yeah. Okay. We now make ourselves a sea moth. Can I get a laser cutter? That would be really good. Metal salvage. Metal salvage. Nothing in there. Metal salvage. We want to find those little boxes. Try and get ourselves the last laser cutter fragment. Because it's in this biome. You know that? Because we found others. Are you here? Yeah! We did it, girly! So good. We should be able to get in here somewhere, but I think I will need the laser cutter for that, so... Let's return to our life pod. Wait, are these completely rotted? We'll eat them.
30 seconds.
So, Next job is going to be mobile vehicle bay and sea moth, I think, and a laser cutter. We get all 3 of those things. We'll be happy. And we have some invisible waypoints to follow. This is good. This is a good start. I do know what I'm doing, but it's a good start. We want to get ourselves some water when we get back. No cola on this planet. Sad. Okay. We should be... I just realised we should be using the sea glide. It'd be way faster. But, you see how we don't really need to go up for oxygen very much anymore. Okay. We have things. So, we want to get a laser cutter, diamonds. We haven't found diamonds yet. Let's take that off. And a mobile vehicle bay. This one. So we need a titanium ingot power cell. Well, we should just pick up a load of titanium scrap. So let's convert those. That will get us an ingot.
Seek fluid intake.
Fluid intake. And then we need a power cell, which is 2 batteries and silicon rubber. Batteries are copper and 2 acid mushrooms. Let's find ourselves some bladderfish. One, 2, 3. I saw you. Oh, blimey. Swim away. I love the crush fish. They're so derpy. And I suppose we get some more of this now. Where did I... there he is. Bladderfish. Acid mushrooms. That should get me 2 batteries. Let's get another battery. Backup battery. Like, replacement battery. Yeah, you always go to camp and you take batteries with you. Just in case. I don't know if kids do that anymore. Depressing thought. Do kids go to camp? I guess they probably don't. Okay. There we go. Oh.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
There's a lot going on.
3, 2.
There's a lot going on. Okay. So our ship's blown up.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Well, you know, I'd walk more, but I only have 2 meters in which to walk. Silly woman. Anyway. So, our ship's just blown up. The reactor's imploded. They've given us blueprints for a radiation suit, which we'll have a look at. And then told us that we have enjoyed swimming in the last week. So, that's cool. Right, let's make ourselves a mobile vehicle bay then. So we can make ourselves a mobile vehicle. Be good, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay. And water. Let's just drink 4 bottles of water because that's a normal thing to do.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know. I know. We're gonna pop that there. Follow it up. Climb on. Because we want to make ourselves a sea moth. Titanium ingot, power cell, 2 glass, lubricant, and lead. It's not the worst thing in the world to have to make. We also would like a radiation suit. And we have a message to read. Let's have a look at the radiation suit first. Radiation suit. 2 fiber mesh and 2 leads. That's very doable. Let's do that really fast. This way. Yep. We have loads of lead because we picked up loads of sandstone. That'll do it. Let's not fly into the toxic cloud. And let's make ourselves some fiber mesh. Fiber mesh. Radiation suit. So we should now be able to go near the Aurora without imploding, which is great. We're still wearing our, so we will need to put our radiation helmet on. But for now we're good. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Sea moth then. We are going to want a titanium ingot. That's a nice easy one to start with. Let's do that. Titanium ingot. So this game gets very, very easy, very, very fast. It's just the nature of this game is it's quite, I don't know how to describe it. It's quite self-explanatory. You don't need too much. You don't have to do too much work to work it out. 1, 2 glass. We want lubricant, which means we need more seeds. We need power cells, so we need more acid mushrooms, and I've got silicon rubber to turn it into a power cell. We've got lead, so we need 1 seed. 1 seeds, yes. 1 creepvine seed cluster. And 4 acid mushrooms and 2 copper. Yeah. Oh, no, we've got 2 acid mushrooms. We were going to make ourselves a spare battery. That's what it was.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam.
Hello, Avery
Aurora,
Quinn.
do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Our ship exploded like literally 5 minutes ago. So if you could help, that would be great. Oh, people. Anyway, so we want a seed cluster. We want 2 more copper, 3 more copper, 4 more of those. And seed, please. There we go. That's titanium. Copper. Copper 1.
detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the
Yeah,
repair
bug
fluid.
guy. Cave sulfur. We have 1 copper. Copper's difficult. Oh, 2. 1 more. Just table coral. Lots of. There's a hole in here with nothing in it. What are big coral tubes that we have? Where's that? Back near our lifeblood. Ooh. Titanium. We went in there already. There we are. Let's just pop up here. It's burning. Rip Aurora. There we go. There we go. That'll do it. Back in the life pod we go. Making ourselves some more things. Right. So we want lubricant. We have silicon rubber. We need 2 batteries. 3 batteries. 2 batteries for a power cell and a spare for our sea glide when we inevitably start to drown and run out of battery and can't make it to the surface. We desperately need that. Last thing was lead then. It's one of those. And the rest of that is somewhat useful. I realise I still have my II. My II. Aha. Here's this. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna make ourselves a sea moth.
Safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Yeah. You have already told me to vary up my exercise regime, so some of my exercise now is going to be sitting on my butt. Hello, little sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I love the sea moth. It makes such good noises. Okay, so we now have a submarine. A mini submarine. A little baby submarine. There's a peeper in our base. He seems to be taking a nap. I'm gonna just leave him there. I'm gonna eat the II instead. Oh. And let's have a look at our beacons. So we... Oh, Seamoth. We wanted to go to this. No, not to that. To this. But we want to use this to get to this. So I'm going to do that and turn them back on. They're probably in the same direction. It's 200. How deep can the Seamoth go right now? That's our limit. 200. So we want to go to 250 meters and this can go to 200. So we're going to have to... Hopefully that cave is high enough. We can skirt along the ceiling and then dive down. We've got enough food and water. Let's go have a look. Let's go see. But, oh. They are a long way from each other. Let's actually just go this way. See what we find. Wait. We picked up a voice log, didn't we? The gassy survivors. Use a pull toggle requested cross-references of local environment scans with ideal habitat construction conditions, displaying results. Large subterranean cavern with multiple entrances Conditions support a unique microcosm of predatory life forms. Minor structural instability in cave walls, extensive resource deposits. Safety rating C, optimal habitat site safety rating B. Site 7 has been selected as the optimal habitat construction site for the following reasons. Close proximity to one of the cave okay, so we should be close to an entrance. In case of emergency, medium distance from predatory organisms, stable foundations on which to build, ready access to materials. Signal tracking the site has been created. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Data downloads, yeah. The rest of it's all like other stuff. So, let's go this way then. Well, isn't this exciting? I go find ourselves a thing. Is this another coral tube? Ooh, maybe it's the other end of our coral tube. Don't look like it though. Good to know there's another. So we know it's 250 meters down, so probably another 100 meters this way. This should be obvious to us, right? It was like pink. Yeah, it was out here and it was pink. Yeah, big cave in the red grass biome. Let's go. We don't want to go too deep though, or our sea moth will explode. Habitat! Look! Okay. We want this low enough that we can swim to it easy, high enough that it's not going to implode. Here is fine. We're going to find a thing. Yes, we're going to find this thing. This base. It's a very lovely base. It's a very beautiful home they've built. And there is...
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
Oh!
If money makes the hierarchy,
Oh!
why is Marguerite
There's a
making
guy there.
decisions?
We need her.
Hey, a desk.
We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
New blueprint acquired.
For enough money she will. She will always do.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm gonna just pause for a second. That was a lot. It's always a pecking order. If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions? So they're saying we're collecting a lot of blueprints. Basically, he's got big man syndrome and is trying to exert some power over his son, which fair dues, you know, if I was the adult, I wouldn't. Yeah, we're looking for habitats. But it looks like we're going to pick up a lot of blueprints here. It's another PDA.
I thought it might be claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here.
Island.
The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball.
That's the eye.
It's twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies. What a cute little guy. He's like, oh yeah, I love co-independence. It's great. Codependence. What's it called? Symbiosis. That's it. That's very loud. Right. There's another one up here.
Signal located blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. So we have a new blueprint? A new beacon? Yes. 500 meters deep. Let's make it red so we can see it. And
PDA.
looks like it's a good way away.
Integrating new PDA
Right, let's
data.
have a look at this one.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than 1 kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune,
Star
Plasteel
Wars?
to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on
80.
this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel.
Ooh,
Enough
lithium.
for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
He sounds like a very greedy old man. Also, it seems to be common that people live past 100. He's like, I'm 80, I'm going to live another 80 years, and they'll just swap out my liver when I need it. We're at that kind of stage of it. I suppose we are in deep space building phase gates with fabricators that magically print our equipment for us. But that's by the by. So we've got 50 seconds of oxygen. I don't think we're going to make it through there, to be honest, and then get back up. There was a snake out here before, though. Can we get out? We can. Up here. Let's just hope we don't get nommed on our way. Okay. Recharge some air. And let's go. Go, go, go. Entrance is here. We're in. Right. So, ooh, I don't want to get got by that plant thing. Because it is a plant, isn't it? It's another eye. What's in here? Look out for things to scan.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Deeper.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Marguerite. I believe this is Marguerite Maida. We love her. She's great. My phone's now buzzing, which is crazy because I should still now be on Do Not Disturb. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, we've got about 25 minutes. Let's finish looking at this. So we've got ourselves a bed, a wall planter. Marguerite basically is she's commandeering the ship. What was that? What could I scan?
Blueprint acquired.
Oh, ow. Oh! Well, they're brutal. Jeez. I swear there was something else I could scan. But I'm not going to stress my bum about it. Right, we're going to dodge this thing. Get out. Go, dodge that one. Up! Let's get some air. Dog is staring at me. He may need the toilet. He'll have to wait. Come up. Up, up. Good boy. Down. He's pretty. And he's gonna lie down. Settle down. Oh god, the snake thing. I just turned around. Please don't eat me! Keep going. There's a thing there outside. Oh. Those stingers are mean. Mean stingers. It's so difficult to navigate though. I suppose get rid of that. Right. Up the tube. Into the top here. Ooh, another nice big room. Observatory. I wonder what happened to them. Because, like, this base is destroyed.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it, and she shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest, armed with just a heat blade, and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals. But Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
I think Bart's going to be killed by his own curiosity. As they say, curiosity killed the Bart. I mean, cat. Come on, let me out. Right, there's nothing for us down there. There might be something for us here. No? No. Right. God, those are horrible noises, aren't they? Ow! Stop doing that! This is really glitchy. Right, I can't find the thing that I'm supposed to have scanned. I feel like there's some missing voice logs as well, because we've got 1, 2, 5, and 6, so we're missing 3 and 4. Anyone have any idea where they might be? Do let me know. I can't get out. Okay.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I'm going. I think they may have fixed the entities glitching through each other thing to the point where it's now difficult to navigate the bases that they've put in. Because there's a lot more collision than normal. Which makes it difficult. But that's okay. Right. We'll do one more dive. We'll see if we can find anything. I want to know what that thing is. What is? Thermal plant. Also, all of our health's back. How did that happen? Does that just happen? Like, just... Can you... Let me in. Good grief. Good golly, Miss Molly. Right, there's nothing more in there. There was 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Oh, wait. Maybe we're not in the right thing. They've added new collisions. Yeah, I think so. I think so, because it's really difficult to navigate. If this is running smoothly enough for you to see, you'll see. Because I can't work out how to get around this damn place. I keep getting stuck on this ladder. Up here. Down here. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing in the end here. Nothing in that cupboard. Nothing in this other entrance. No, I think we've covered it all. I don't know what the thing was that I was supposed to scan earlier. Yeah, navigating this is horrendous. It's running smooth. No, I know. It's making me anxious. There was a log in there that we picked up. I don't want to spend too much time around here because we'll just get eaten, but... See, all of our health has just come back. Again. What's this? Another thermal plant. Modification station. We need that. I don't normally check outside the bases. I'm glad it's running smooth though, because I can see it on... I'm watching the stream live and it's very jumpy, so I'm glad it's running smooth for you. Means it's recording smooth. Which will be helpful later. Right, this is power cell charger fragment. Nice. Need that. Another one. That's the other half of it. I think maybe this area is healing. Or maybe I was looking for stuff to scan through the wall. What is this? Spotlight. That's what I was trying to scan through a wall. There's one of these. Purple beeper. It's faster than me. Nuclear reactor fragment. I haven't had a nuclear reactor before. I've never been that good. Shale. Oh. What's in shale? Diamonds. Okay. Lithium.
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
3 million credits. Good. Wonderful. Well, hang on. So we got ourselves a diamond. We needed 2 diamonds, I think, for the laser cutter. And lithium applications in high strength alloys. Okay. Let's do another dive. Let's see if we can get some ores. Possibly. And then we'll get the hell out of here because it isn't very friendly. Ooh, Prawn suit diggable. Oh! Okay. Swim it away. That didn't sound friendly. Am I being eaten? Am I being chased? Is it going to get me? No, I'm not. I panicked for nothing. For no reasons. Read. Rude. Read? Rude. Rad. That's rad, man. Right, we're going to use the light from this, and we're going to go over here and farm stuff. Big old chunk of gold, I think. More shale. Lithium. What is that? So rude. So loud and rude. Like, dude. Learn some manners. Hey, shale. Diamonds. Diamonds. You've found me in my weird phase. I'm having my kooky time of day. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but he's whining at me. I can see one of those snake things ready to leap out of its mushroom. Just the mushroom's not rendered. Okay. Okay. We may have enough things for now. I'll head back up. We see any deposits on our way out, we'll stop for them. But that was interesting. Definitely interesting. Dog, here. Hello, dog. I know. I think he needs the toilet. We're on for another 15 minutes. I think he can manage for 15 minutes. Right. Let's get some sandstone stuff, because I mean there's loads here and it's ours for the taking right now. There's like 3 bits here. And then we desperately need to go back and get some food. And the dog apparently desperately needs the toilet. Lead. Yeah. Silver, good. That's another wiring kit, I think. More down here. I don't see any shale. Would be handy though, wouldn't it? There's more here, look. Silver. Gold. Gold is very boring. I end up with a lot of gold. So unoriginal. Yeah, say hi, doggo. Dog is cute. Dog is definitely cute. Dog needs a walk.
Emergency.
Imminent starvation.
Seek
Excellent.
calorie intake immediately.
I love how we can just like suddenly die from starvation. That's how I died before. I starved. Yeah, I starved to death. Because I'm not that smart. I guess. Right.
Seek fluid intake.
We are doing good. Fluid intake. We've got room to catch some fish. Boomerang. 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 Sir. Bloody fish. Grab these two and then we should be good. We can go make ourselves some food and water and have ourselves lunch. Lunchtime, Riley. Oh yeah, by the way, your character's name is called Riley. It's great. We be cooking. Do we have another radio message? That is so much. Right. Water, water, water. Food, 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 water. Lovely.
Vital signs stabilizing.
This is good news. Our peeper is still here. Just hanging out, having a nap. Let's get another med kit. Okay. Let's have a look at this. See what it says.
This is Officer Keenan, Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command.
Okay.
The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Second Officer Keen. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. That one. Keep that one. And we're gonna do that. So this is where we're gonna head to next time. We're gonna finish up this stream in a second. We're gonna go to LifePod 19 next time. Try and find the dry land, and we obviously want to check out the other Degassi habitat at some point. Before we do, were there any blueprints we wanted to make? High capacity tank we could now do. We need 4 lithium. We only have 2. Dog. It's a lot of noise. Can you hang tight for 2 minutes, please? Yeah. You go up on there. I'll be with you soon. So that's something for next time. We want a laser cutter. We can do that now. Let's do that. Because that's going to help us get inside of the Rex. So we want a laser cutter. Very nice. Propulsion cannon we don't know yet. Habitat builder we'll need at some point. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Any other blueprints we might want? Dog, definitely dog. There's definitely a dog. We've done the radiation suit. We could do with like some better fins, but I imagine we'll find some stuff for that in another thing. Cool. So for next time, we want to get some more lithium for the high capacity tank. We probably want to start looking at building a base, and we want to go have a look at those areas because we've got a lot of things now to make a base. We can make ourselves a big room, big multi-purpose room or a large room, and then we can start making ourselves some good stuff. This is good. This is good. We've made good progress today. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Look at all this stuff we've got. We're so good. We're so good. Cool. Right. I'm going to call it there for today. Let's go back to save our game. And we're going to go back to lobby and just do our last little bit of streaming. There we go. Bring that down. Ah. That's been a fun one. Yeah, I've saved. I have saved. I will save again just to make sure. We'll quit out of that. Oh, that was really fun. And now I've actually got time to get back to work and say goodbye to my friend. Oh my god. Hang on. Let's jump back here. Look. Plushies. I could have a bladderfish. How cool's that? I want a bladderfish. Anyway. Let's jump off the game. Thank you though. Thank you for coming along. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I think I'm going to make this a weekly thing. We have... I'm going to nip into work. Because I'm crazy like that. Yeah, so we're going to do this a bit more often. Like I'm going to commit to Wednesdays, basically. Wednesday afternoons, I'll be streaming 2 till 4, roughly. Maybe a bit later, depending on what else I've got on that day. But Sunday this week we have a peak stream with Bloxo, so Bloxo's going to come join us on peak and we're going to try and get him to the top. I don't know what achievements he has yet, so it might be that we can start working towards those. But yeah, I'm going to head back to work. I'm going to go say goodbye to my colleague because she's been there as long as I have and I want to say bye. But yeah, it's good. It's a good stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I guess I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Try and join us on Sundays, 2 p.m. With Bloxo Block. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. All right. See you later. Bye.